So this video I will be using the Jaclyn palettes. I have 3 of the 4. One of them's coming in the mail. They didn't have, for some reason, Ulta only received 5 of the Armed and Gorgeous palette. So I have the other 3. The one that I will be using today is the Ring the Alarm palette. And that is what I have on my eyes right now, but it's with all of these colors. So if you would like to see how I did this eye look and to hear my feedback on the palette, then please keep watching. I'm going to start with a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe N441. I'm going to use this to dust into the crease area and above the crease area. And I'm going to start with this first shade right here, Rush. I'm just going to work this onto the crease area and a little bit above the crease and use this as like a transitioning shade. At this point there's nothing left really on my brush. I'm just kind of smoothing everything out and going back and forth with it and trying to spread out a little bit more from this area over. Next I'm going to use a crease brush. This is actually a unique one, and I am going to go with this one right here on the edge. It's called Alert, and this is going to go right into my crease. And this is just to darken the crease up a little bit. And then with this, instead of following my crease downwards, because I have a little bit of a hooded eye in this area, I'm actually going to take it out this way a little more. And at this point, again, there's nothing left on my brush. I'm just really blending everything in and smoothing it out. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix 2 colors here. I'm going to mix these 2 right here on the bottom together, and I'm going to put that just to darken up in the corners over here. And I'm still going to use this crease brush, just dip a little bit into both, and we will see how this works. These colors are very, very pigmented, so you got to work with them like a little lightly here. And I am going to push it into the crease. And then from this point, with nothing left on my brush, I'm just blending this all together, because right now it just looks crazy. Then I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Bomb Ass, and then I'm going to use just a flat brush. I already have some on here, just playing around with it. I actually did a bunch of swatches on my arm. You can really see that. And this is going to go over most of my lid. We're going to see how it turns out. I'm just guessing everything I'm going to do here. I'm just going to really push that on here. With this color, I'm going to stay underneath my crease over here in this area, because I want some of that orange that I put in there first to still stick out. Kind of like a cut crease, but not so much. Because then I'm going to go in and add something to the inner corner and then touch up these outer edges. Next for this one, I'm going to use the color Lolly. It's the very top one, and a very skinny brush. It looks like my crease brush, but it's a lot smaller, and it's meant for the inner corner. I hit record earlier when I was doing this part, and I thought it was recording, but I guess it wasn't. So I already have it on, but what I did is, I'll show you on this eye, since this doesn't have it yet, is I just added it right here into the corner, and as some of it came off my brush, I started moving into this other pink color that I had on here before, it even lightly dragging it up through the crease to mix towards that purple. I'm not sure if the camera is quite catching it, but right through here is where I'm having it go up, kind of like a shooting star kind of effect, where it's a lot brighter down here and then just fades into this one. And both of these pink colors actually look very pretty mixed, so I think next time I'm going to make that as one of the shades on my lid, is these two mixed, and then maybe something a little bit lighter in the corners of the eye. And after I do eyeliner and mascara and everything, I will probably add more of this into this area more, and then of course I'm going to bring some shadow down here. So from here, what I'll end up doing is touching up a little bit of this just to smooth that out, and same on this side. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush from the beginning that I have nothing on it, and I'm just going to kind of do really light circles in this outer area because it's very sharp and it needs to be smoothed over a lot more, and just buff everything out to make it look a little more smooth and not so harsh. And right now, even after buffing it out and blending everything, it still looks very crazy, but it is going to look much better, as with every eyeshadow does when you put your eyeliner and your mascara and your boss lashes on and then finish touching up the areas under your eye. From this point, I have everything blended out, and what I'll do is I'm going to go in with Kat Von D, the tattoo liner, and I'm going to do that on the top. I may or may not do a wing with this. It'll probably look better if I do the Better Than Sex mascara, and then of course my favorite MAC's it's their eye kohl in smolder, and then I'll add lashes and touch everything up, and I'll show you what I do underneath. Okay, so I have my eyeliner, mascara, and my lashes all on. So from here, I'm going to take that very skinny pencil brush I used earlier, and I'm going to go back in with what I used in the inner corner of my eye, and basically I'm just going to bring that down a little bit more. So I have some glue drying my lashes. So I'm just going to bring that underneath. The same exact brush. I think I'm just going to stick with this purple, and I'm going to go very lightly. That one's called Frame, just to kind of smoke out the under eye over here. Let's hope this works. So then from this point, I have it underneath, both on the lower lash line. So basically what's left of everything is I'm taking my mascara and I'm just doing my lower lashes, because all of that eyeshadow and everything that has fallen down on there is really hiding them and covering them. I hope, I can't tell with this light. This is what it looks like with the different settings of the light. This is with my ring light that I have my camera on like very low, like almost there's off. And then let it adjust here. This is with it a little bit brighter, what it looks like. Let's see if I can do close up. That was all using the Ring the Alarm palette. I did not use any type of Fix Plus or any type of spray on the brush before dipping into the palette. This is how they came out, with just regular brushes. I've used some of the Morphe brushes. I've used some of my own brushes, which are normally by Unique. So everything kind of goes on, I wouldn't say kind of, everything goes on really good. I don't have a lot of fallout going on inside my palette. And then I also haven't had anything really fall out underneath my eyes, so I actually haven't had to touch that up yet. I'm probably going to touch it up just to finish off the rest of my makeup, but so far I really like this. The colors are very pigmented. So overall I really do like this palette. I do like how the look came out. Next time I'll be a little more precise and take my time with it instead of just kind of going real quick. But being able to go real quick and it still turn out okay is good for me. I enjoy that because I'm always in a hurry. So I would recommend these palettes. I haven't got to work with the other three yet, but I am going to do that next time. So if you enjoyed this look and you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. What else do I have? Snapchat. Everything is in the bio on my YouTube channel page. So thank you for watching.